Next, let's look at a basic polarity. This combines a few models. There's different ways of being in leadership. One that's very common is this kind of pushing, driving, determined, focused kind of warrior quality. Yeah, that can be important, useful for getting things done, for expressing yourself, for advocating a particular point of view. This quality, so the eyes are quite focused, the jaw may be a little held, the body's aligned and focused. We can call that a warrior quality if we use Jung's archetypes, which are like blueprints of psychology in the body. Yeah. Another quality is completely different, usually lacking in a lot of business. They're not always. People can be excessive this way too, and that's a more lover quality. So you can practice this by really opening and softening the body. Yeah. So you're more receptive than pushing in this one. So this might be listening. It might be good marketing actually really relies on this, being able to find out what's going on, to be able to be really present with people, to be emotionally intelligent, to be more relationally orientated. So try standing in that way for a little while. We are much softer, much more open. Yeah, the eyes much more peripheral, mouth's relaxed, tummy's relaxed. If, like me, you tend to go to the warrior side, you might need to develop more of the yin side, more of the lover side, and vice versa. We're all slightly out of balance, and building range can really help. We've talked about center, ground, spine. Equally important is some flexibility. Yeah, that's an embodied capacity to be flexible. These are different cross-culturally. Some places I've lived, like Brazil, there's much more flexibility around. Again, I'm exaggerating these qualities. In a kind of corporate setting, it's going to be much more subtle than that. So you could have a practice of simply staying in a position, yeah, or a movement practice to build either of these. We could also look at flow and direction. So one quality of leadership that we need is the ability to be very focused, to be really precise. Maybe we're checking the finances or looking at that one piece in the sales strategy that's going to make all the difference. Yeah. Other times we need to be much more flowing, much more seeing what's available, seeing what's happening, being generous, connecting with people. So this and this are both very important for leadership. Boundaries, however, are really important. So this is what we do in the company and this isn't. This is okay, but this is not okay. Yeah. To build that capacity for a firm boundary is also very important for leadership. So they are just a few of the potential virtues, capacities you can build through the body that are important for leadership. In my book, The Body and Leadership, I go into these in much more detail, give some kind of clear frameworks around this. This has been a very short introduction. We'll do a series of videos with some more of these leadership qualities on as well. I invite you to try them out, to notice what feels familiar and what is challenging. Remember, if you want to build these, you can actually use the practice, so the exaggerated practice in the body, perhaps spend 3 minutes a day in a particular body, or you can take up an activity which will help. So if you're trying to get more of that warrior quality, yeah, you might, for example, want to take up karate or squash. If, however, you're wanting to be much more relaxed, more going with the flow, you might want to, hey, spend every day walking through the woods for 5 minutes in your lunch break or 10 minutes and sort of taking in the scenery, yeah? Or take up Tai Chi. These are going to build very different qualities. So if you're interested in building leadership presence, then please get in touch. It's Mark Walsh from Integration Training, which is www.integrationtraining.co.uk. Thank you.